one guard, the NBA's leader in assists for the past 5 seasons, and the record holder for most assists in a single season, a 5-time All-Star, the consummate playmaker of the Utah Jazz, John Stockton. And at the other forward, a man who loves to drive to the basket or along the highway in his 18-wheeler. He's been among the NBA's top 5 in scoring and rebounding for 5 straight seasons. A 6-time All-Star and the game's MVP in 1989. From the Utah Jazz, the mailman, Karl Malone.
Yeah, you know, I think he just wanted to play for the fans, and that's it.
Stockton for 3. And the home crowd loves that. West leads 4-2.
Take him outside, so he's not used to that in college, a guy taking a 7-footer who can take jump shots.
Jordan with a move against Drexler, and Michael connects. There's an edge to Michael Jordan, and it goes back to the current events of the last week and a half. Karl Malone answers at the other end. Stockton brings it up. Malone, all the West starters have scored. It's 14-6. This is how it began in Orlando last year for the West, and the Delta Center crowd loves it. Offensively, and no other player can make that comment. Barkley for 3. Jordan loses it to Malone, who saves it for the West. Special delivery there for Karl off the leg of Jordan. Karl Malone. 4 rebounds for Malone. A drought for the West. Will Malone end it? Yes. 19-16. Off balance, tipped by Malone, and Karl Malone leads the West with 8 points.
Probably should mention here that with this lineup on the floor,
The only team to send 3 here to Salt Lake City. Sean Elliott through a crowd. 4-on-1. Stockton. Malone. Who else from Stockton? Whether intended or not. 10 for the mailman.
his feet, he's in the air, he hangs in for a couple of seconds and then just stuffs the ball back down at you.
Stockton with a steal. Marley right back to Stockton, who gives to his teammate Malone.
And he does the behind the head slam dunk.
And of course the hero, the home man, and with the crowd cheering you on, often that helps you to get that MVP award. Karl Malone.
You can look for Shaquille and the other big men to really have big games here.
Well, at halftime, what a difference between the front lines. 27-15, the West front line outscoring the East front line.
Karl Malone with his power move. Mailman gives the West the lead, 59-58. He has 14 points for the first time in the second half. He has more than 100 more attempts than anyone else in the league again this year.
What it is, he won't tell, but he's got a little saying he does. There it is. He didn't whisper in your ear, did he?
I think he's rehearsing his lines. You know, he's going to be a movie star. He's involved in a couple of movies.
Well, I think right now that the East is trying to force feed Shaquille a little bit too much right now.
Malone on the pass from Stockton, and he is fouled. Now the man who leads the All-Star Classic career in assists is sitting next to me, Magic Johnson, but Stockton has 12 already today, and just as he is going after all your marks, Marley steals the pass from Jordan to Malone. He was in the right postal code for that one. 21 to lead all scorers for Karl Malone.
Most of the players want to bring their wives and families. Patrick Ewing's wife, Rita, had to stay home. She recently graduated from Georgetown Law School. Christy happens to go there, yeah.
Can you imagine if Patrick make as much money as he's making?
That was the fist play.
Yes, the old fist play. That's cream play.
Get the ball to the big guy. And the rebound, Isaiah Thomas. Here comes the East. Great pass to Pippen, and it's knocked away by Karl Malone. He saved 2. Rebound Malone to Marley. Whoa, almost a mistake by the West, and it's Malone inside, and they love that in Salt Lake. And that shot, folks, had MVP written all over it. Ewing is open. 8.1 seconds. 119, 119.
But I have both big men in there, Ewing and Shaquille, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
Malone gets away from Ewing.
Well, I think he's a little too quick for Patrick. Patrick's not used to playing up quick.
13 points for Ewing.
Now, when
Stockton left alone. Co-MVPs, you got your wish. 1993 All-Star MVPs, John Stockton and Karl Malone. A Utah Jazz parlay. Malone had 28 points, 10 rebounds. Stockton, 15 assists and 7 rebounds.